Hello everyone, welcome to Biology Tutorial Hub channel. Today we are going to talk about the characteristics and classification of Kingdom Animalia. Unit 2, Grade 9, Biology. Good. Kingdom Animalia. Kingdom Animalia comprises multicellular organisms. They are what? Multicellular organisms. All are multicellular organisms. Their bodies are made from many cells. They are eukaryotic organisms, that means they have two nucleus and they have membrane-bounded organelles such as mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi birds. And Kingdom Animalia do not photosynthetic. They are not photosynthetic organisms. They are heterotrophic. Yes, they are what? Heterotrophic. They cannot manufacture their own food. They are directly or indirectly depend on other organisms, depend on plants or other organisms. So Kingdom Animalia are heterotrophic. They are not photosynthetic. And animals ingest their food and they use enzymes to digest internally. Yep. So this Kingdom Animalia, they ingest their food and digestion takes place inside the body of that animal. So their digestion is intracellular. There are two types of digestion, extracellular digestion and intracellular digestion. So digestion in animals is intracellular digestion. That means digestion takes place inside the body of animals. It is not outside the body of animals like fungi. And so they have internal digestion. Good. Animal cells lack cellulose. Yes, the cellulose of animals lack what? Cellulose. So animal cells lack cellulose. They do not have cellulose. Most animals primarily reproduce sexually. Yes, most animals reproduce primarily sexually. They also reproduce asexually, but the primary means of reproduction in Kingdom Animalia is sexual. And animals are generally motile. They are motile. They can move from one place to another place. So they are motile. That means their movement is often facilitated by two types of tissue, muscle tissue and nerve tissue. This muscle tissue and nerve tissue are unique to animals. So they have specialized muscle tissue, and these specialized muscle tissues are coordinated by nerve tissues, and they can move from one place to another place. So movement of animals is performed by muscle tissue, and these muscle tissue are coordinated by nerve tissues, and so the animal can move from one place to another place. So muscle tissue and nerve tissues are the two important tissues that are unique to animals. animaloች መልቲሰሉላር ናቸው። ዩኒሴሉላር የሚባል አኒማል የለም፣ መልቲሰሉላር ናቸው። ሄትሮትሮፊክ ነው ኒውትሪሽናቸው፣ ሄትሮትሮፊክ ነው። ፎቶሲንቴቲክ አይደሉም፣ ሄትሮትሮፊክ ናቸው። የራሳቸውን ማዘጋጀት አይችሉም። and animal cell line cell የላቸውም። animal cells like cell የላቸውም። cell plant cell ላይ አለ፣ ፈንጋይ ላይ አለ፣ ባክቴሪያ ላይ አይተናል። የአኒማል ሴሎች ሴል የላቸውም። አብዛኞቹ አኒማሎች የሚራቡት ሴክሹዋሊ ነው፣ በዘር ነው የሚራቡት። there is male gamete and female gamete. It's good. and animals are generally what? motile. and ሁለት ከሌላ ኦርጋኒዝም ሌላ ኪንግደም ውስጥ የሌለ ሁለት ቲሹዎች አላቸው፣ መስል ቲሹና ነርቭ ቲሹ። እነዚህ መስል ቲሹና ነርቭ ቲሹ ስላላቸው ነው ከቦታ ወደ ቦታ መንቀሳቀስ የሚችሉ። so they can move from one place to another place because they have two unique tissues, muscle tissues and nerve tissues. Good. Most of the animal bodies are organized into tissues like epithelial tissues, connective tissues, muscle tissues, nerve tissues. So these are a kind of tissues that are found within the body of animals. And most of the animal body are also organized into organs. They have different organs. They have mouth, esophagus, another organ, and gut, another organ. So most of the animal body are organized into different organs. For example, heart, kidney, small intestine, liver. These are all organs. And most animals body are also organized into organ system. There are different organ systems: the digestive system, the circulatory system, the nervous system. And there are also many excretory system. There are also other type of systems. So most animal bodies are organized into different tissues, into different organs and different organ systems. ስለዚህ አኒማል ቦዲዎች ቲሹ አላቸው። ኢፒቴሊያል ቲሹ፣ ኮኔክቲቭ ቲሹ የሚባል ኦርጋን፣ የተለያየ ኦርጋን አላቸው። ለምሳሌ አፍ አንጀት ኦርጋን ነው፣ ልብ ኦርጋን ነው። yes liver ሊሆን ይችላል፣ ጉበት፣ ኩላሊት። so most animal bodies are organized into different tissues, organs and organ systems. Good. They are generally classified into two. Kingdom Animalia are generally classified into two. vertebrate animals and invertebrate animals. Invertebrate animals are animals that do not have backbone. Such kind of animals known as what? Invertebrate animals. Vertebrate animals are animals that have what? Backbones. Example of animals: spongy, insects, fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, mammals, many others. You can name many others. These are classified under kingdom Animalia. ስለዚህ አኒማሎችን በሁለት ጎራ መክፈል እንችላለን። የጀርባ አጥንት ያላቸውና የጀርባ አጥንት የሌላቸው። የጀርባ አጥንት የሌላቸው ኢንቨርተብሬት አኒማል ይባላሉ። የጀርባ አጥንት ያላቸው ደግሞ vertebrate animal ይባላሉ። Good. Classification of kingdom Animalia. There are different criteria to classify animals into different groups. One of the criteria which is important to classify animals into different groups is that level of organization. From cellular level to tissue, organ, or organ system level of organization. Level of organization is one of the criteria to classify kingdom Animalia into different groups. Some are found in cellular level of organization. Some of them are found in organ level of organization. Some are found in tissue level of organization. Others are found in organ system level of organization. Body symmetry. Body symmetry is another criterion that is important to classify kingdom Animalia into different groups. Body symmetry is the balanced arrangement of body parts. If you cut the animal into two parts, one of the body part may be the mirror image of the other or may not be the mirror image of the other. So this balanced arrangement of body parts known as body symmetry. Some are asymmetrical. No plane divides the body into equal halves. If you cut the animal body part into two, one of the body part is not the mirror image of the other. Such kind of animals known as asymmetrical. So there is no plane divides the body into two equal halves. Some sponges are asymmetrical. So if you cut the sponge into two halves, one of the body part is not the mirror image of the other. Kind of symmetry is known as what? Asymmetrical. Another type of symmetry is known as radial symmetry. Any plane passing through the central axis divides the organisms into two identical halves. Such kind of symmetry is known as radial symmetry. Cnidarians have radial symmetry. If you cut cnidarians in different planes, you can get equal half, equal body part. One body part is the mirror image of the other. Such kind of symmetry is known as radial symmetry. So you can get the animal in different planes, and one of the body part can be the mirror image of the other. Such kind of symmetry is known as radial symmetry. Good. Another type of symmetry is known as bilateral symmetry. This is only one plane divides the body into two mirror image, left and right half, and such kind of symmetry is known as bilateral symmetry. So if you cut the animal into two equal halves, one of the body part is the mirror image of the other. There is only what? One plane, and one body part is the mirror image of the other. The left side or the left half is the mirror image of the right half, and this kind of symmetry is known as bilateral symmetry. Most complex animals have bilateral symmetry. Look this one. Look this one. If you cut the animal into two equal halves, the right side is the mirror image of the left side. Such kind of symmetry is known as bilateral symmetry. Look this one, butterfly. If you cut butterfly in this section, the right side is the mirror image of the other. Look this one, radial symmetry. If you cut in this way or in this way or in different planes, one is the mirror image of the other. Look this one. If you cut this one, this part is the mirror image of the other. Look, if you cut in this way, this one is the mirror of the other. If you cut in this way, you find the mirror of the other. If there is many plane, such kind of symmetry known as what? Radial symmetry. If there is one plane, such kind of symmetry is known as bilateral symmetry. If there is no symmetry, if you cut these animals in this way, you cannot get one body part at the mirror image of the other. If you cut in this way, you cannot get equal body parts. Such kind of symmetry is known as asymmetrical. ኪንግደም አኒማልን ክላሲፋይ ለማድረግ የተለያዩ ክራይቴሪያ እንጠቀማለን። አንደኛው ሌቭል ኦፍ ኦርጋናይዜሽን ነው። አንዳንዶቹ ሴሉላር ሌቭል ነው ያሉት፣ አንዳንዶቹ ቴሹ ሌቭል ላይ ነው ያሉት፣ አንዳንዶቹ ኦርጋን ሌቭል ላይ ነው ያሉት፣ አንዳንዶቹ ደግሞ ኦርጋን ሲስተም ሌቭል ላይ ነው ያሉት። ስለዚህ ሌቭል ኦፍ ኦርጋናይዜሽን አንዱ ክራይቴሪያ ነው አኒማሎችን ክላሲፋይ ለማድረግ። ሌላኛው ሳይሜትሪ ነው። አኒማሉን ትቆርጡታላችሁ ሰውነቱን ፓርት በተለያየ አቅጣጫ ቆርጣችሁ የአንዱ ቁራጭ ለዛኛው ቁራጭ እኩል ካልሆነ ያምን ይባላል አሳይሜትሪካል ይባላል። ለምሳሌ ስፖንጅ ይሄና ለምሳሌ በዚህ እንደዚህ ብትቆርጡት ይሄኛው የቀኙና የቀኙና የግራው ወይም የላይኛው እና የታችኛው እኩል አይመጣም። እንደዚህ አይነት ሲሜትሪክ ሆነ ማለት አሳይሜትሪካል ይባላል። ራዲያል ሳይሜትሪ አኒማሉን በተለያየ አቅጣጫ ብትቆርጡት የአንደኛው ቁራጭ ለዛኛው ቁራጭ እኩል ነው የሚሆነው። እንደዚህ አይነት ሳይሜትሪ ይባላል ራዲያል ሳይሜትሪ። ለምሳሌ ይሄን አኒማል እንደዚህ ብትቆርጡት ይሄኛውና ይሄኛው እኩል ነው የሚሆነው። እንደዚህ ብትቆርጡት ይሄኛውና ይሄኛው እኩል ነው የሚሆነው። እንደዚህ ብትቆርጡት በተለያየ አቅጣጫ ብትቆርጡት የአንደኛው ቁራጭ ከዛኛው ቁራጭ ጋር እኩል ነው የሚሆነው። እንደዚህ አይነት ሳይሜትሪ ይባላል ራዲያል ሳይሜትሪ ይባላል። ባይላተራል ሳይሜትሪ ደግሞ ከላይ ወደ ታች ብትቆርጡት ለምሳሌ ቺትዚዛ እንደዚህ ብትቆርጧት ይሄኛው የግራውና የቀኙ እኩል ነው። እንደዚህ አይነት ሳይሜትሪ ደግሞ ይባላል አንድ ኦንሊ ዋን ፕሌን ሳይሜትሪ ያለው እንደዚህ አኒማል እንደዚህ አይነት ሳይሜትሪ ይባላል ባይላተራል ሳይሜትሪ ይባላል። አኒማሉን ከላይ ወደ ታች ብትቆርጡት የግራና የቀኙ ሀፍ እኩል ነው። ይሄኛው የዚህኛው እኩል ነው። እንደዚህ አይነት ሳይሜትሪ ይባላል ባይላተራል ሳይሜትሪ። ስለዚህ አንዳንዶቹ አኒማሎች ራዲያል ሳይሜትሪ ያላቸው፣ አንዳንዶቹ ደግሞ ባይላተራል ሲሜትሪ ያላቸው። ጉድ germ layers, it is the number of embryonic cell layers. In some animals there are 2 germ layers, in other animals there are 3 germ layers. Animals that have 2 layers known as diploplastic animals having 2 layers, animals that have ectoderm and endoderm. Yes, the outer layer and the inner layer, 2 layers. Such kind of animals known as what? Diploplastic. For example, cnidarians. Another animals have 3 layers. Such kind of animals known as triploplastic. Animals having 3 layers. Animals that have ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. These are the 3 germ layers. So if the animal has 3 germ layers, the outer ectoderm, the middle mesoderm, and the innermost layer that is known as endoderm. Such kind of animals known as what? Triploplastic. But if the animals have only 2 germ layer, only ectoderm and endoderm, such kind of animals known as diploplastic. So cnidarians are, for example, diploplastic. Platyhelminthes, arthropods, insects, vertebrate animals are triploplastic. That means these animals have 3 layers: ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. Look this diagram. Look, the outer is known as ectoderm, then the middle is known as mesoderm, and the innermost is known as endoderm. This is known as triploplastic animals that have 3 germ layers. Another animals are known as diploplastic. Diploplastic animals that have 2 layers. There is ectoderm and endoderm. They don't have mesoderm. Such kind of animals known as diploplastic. Good. ስለዚህ ጀርም ሌየር አንዳንዶቹ ሁለት ሌየር አላቸው፣ የውጨኛውና ኢንዶደርም ይባል። አንዳንዶቹ ደግሞ 3 ሌየር አላቸው፣ ኤክቶደርም አላቸው፣ መካከል ላይ ደግሞ ሚሶደርም አላቸው፣ የውስጠኛው ደግሞ ኢንዶደርም ይባላል። So germ layers is what? Another criteria which is important to classify animals into different groups. Good. Coelom, this is body cavity. A fluid-filled cavity between the gate wall and the body wall is known as coelom or body cavity. There is a fluid. That fluid, which is found between the gate wall and the body wall, is known as coelom or body cavity. Animals can be classified by the presence or absence of coelom. Yes, coelom is what? A body cavity that fills the cavity between the gate wall and the body wall. Some animals have coelom, other animals do not have coelom. Acoelomate, these are animals that don't have body cavity. For example, platyhelminths. Platyhelminths are acoelomate because they do not have body cavity between the gut wall and the body wall. Another animals are known as pseudocoelomates. They have false coelom. That means the body wall is partially lined by mesoderm. It is not fully lined by mesoderm. If the body wall is partially lined by mesoderm, such kind of coelom is known as pseudocoelomate. Nematodes are pseudocoelomate animals. They have false coelom. The coelom or the body wall is partially lined by mesoderm. Another one as coelomates, they have true coelom. There is a complete, that means the body wall is completely lined by mesoderm. That means the gut is completely separated from the body wall. Such kind of animals known as coelomate. So animals can be classified by the presence or absence of coelom into three. Acoelomates, those animals that do not have body cavity. Pseudocoelomates, animals that have false coelom. Another group of animals known as coelomate, that means the body cavity is completely lined by mesoderm. For example, annelids, different vertebrate animals, arthropods, many others known as coelomate. Look, there is a partial body cavity, but this body cavity is not full. That means the body cavity is partially lined by mesoderm. Such kind of animals known as pseudocoelomate. Coelomate, they have a complete body cavity. They have true body cavity. That means the mesoderm is completely lined the body cavity. So those animals that have true body cavity known as coelomate. Those animals that have false coelom known as pseudocoelomate. Those animals that do not have any body cavity known as acoelomate. አንዳንዶቹ ቦዲ ካቪቲ የሌላቸው አሉ፣ አስሎሜት ይባላሉ። አንዳንዶቹ ቦዲ ካቪቲ ሙሉ አይደለም፣ ግማሹ የተወሰነ ቦዲ ካቪቲ ያላቸው እነዛ ደግሞ ይባላሉ pseudocoelomate ይባላሉ። ቦዲ ካቪቲ ምንድነው? በገቱና በቦዲ ፓርቱ መካከል ያለ ክፍተት ቦታ አለ። ያ ፈሳሽ ቦዲ ካቪቲ አለ። ያ ቦዲ ካቪቲ ሙሉ በሙሉ በሚዞደርም ላይንድ ከሆነ coelomate ይባላል። በግማሽ ላይንድ ከሆነ pseudocoelomate ይባላል። ቦዲ ካቪቲ ከሌላቸው ደግሞ acoelomate ይባላል። ስለዚህ ቦዲ ካቪቲ የሌላቸው፣ ግማሽ ቦዲ ካቪቲ ያላቸው፣ ሙሉ ቦዲ ካቪቲ ያላቸው ደግሞ coelomate ይባላሉ። ጉድ characteristics and classification of invertebrates. Invertebrates lack backbone. They do not have backbone. They are heterotrophic. Yeah, they are heterotrophic. They cannot manufacture their own food. And most have an exoskeleton. They do not have skeleton, but they have exoskeleton. They do not have endoskeleton, rather than they have exoskeleton. To prevent desiccation or to prevent water loss. Most have simple and less organized nervous system. Most have what? Nervous system. But the nervous system is what? Simple and less organized. Good. So these are the major invertebrate groups. Porifera. Look, porifera is invertebrate animals. Look, porifera, cnidarians, platyhelminths, arthropods, annelida, mollusca, echinodermata. These are a kind of invertebrates. These are the major invertebrate animal groups. Good. Let us see one by one. Starting from phylum Porifera. They are commonly known as spongy. Phylum Porifera are commonly known as spongy. They are the simplest of animals. They are the simplest animal. From all animal groups, the simplest are found in phylum Porifera. They are non-motile. They are sessile. They cannot move from one place to another place. They are non-motile or sessile animals. And they are multicellular organisms. They are multicellular organisms. And they have hard outer skeleton. They have hard outer skeleton. It's not bone, but they have a hard outer skeleton. And they have porous body. And there are pores, there are channels on their body. So they are porous body, a body full of channels. They are characterized by a cellular level of organization. So phylum Porifera are found at cellular level of organization. And their body is porous. That means they are full of pores and channels. እነዚህ phylum Porifera the simplest የሚባሉት በጣም simplest ከአኒማል ግሩፕ the simplest የሚባሉት phylum Poriferaዎች ናቸው። ፖሪፌራዎች ነን ሞታል ናቸው። ልክ እንደ ፕላንት ከቦታ ወደ ቦታ መንቀሳቀስ አይችሉም። በፀዋር ናቸው። ሰውነታቸው ሃርድ ስኬለተን ሉክ እዚህ ሃርድ ስኬለተን ከቨርድ የሆነ ነው። ሉክ there is hard skeleton due to the accumulation of calcium carbonate. and ሰውነታቸው ፖሮስ ነው። ልክ እንደ ስፖንጅ ሌቭል ኦፍ ኦርጋናይዜሽን ነው የሚገኙት። good sponge are aquatic. Most are found in marine environments. And they are asymmetrical. They do not have body symmetry. They are asymmetrical. We cannot get body parts which is the mirror image of the other, so they are asymmetrical. They lack true tissues. They do not have true nerves. They do not have true muscle tissues. They do not have nerve tissues. They do not have muscle tissues, so they lack true tissues. They have a body of loosely organized cells. Yes, they have cells, but the cells are poorly organized. Sponges, the simplest የሚባሉት ናቸው። አኳቲክ ውስጥ የሚኖሩ አብዛኛው ጨዋማ ውስጥ የሚኖሩ ናቸው። ቦዲያቸው አሲሜትሪካል ነው ማለት አሲሜትሪካል ማለት በተለያየ ቦታ ብቆርጡት የአንደኛው ቁራጭ ለዛኛው ቁራጭ እኩል አይሆንም። ስለዚህ አሲሜትሪካል ናቸው። ትሩ ቲሹ የላቸውም። የሚገኙት ሴሉላር ሌቭል ኦፍ ኦርጋናይዜሽን ላይ ነው የሚገኙት። ሴል አላቸው። ሴሎቹ ግሩፕ ሆነዋል። ነገር ግን በጣም ኦርጋናይዝድ የሆነ አይደለም። ሉዝሊ ኦርጋናይዝድ የሆኑ ሴል አላቸው። ጉድ ፋይለም ኒዳሪያ they have hollow body cavity. These are Cnidarians, and they have tentacles. Look, they have tentacles. And these tentacles are armed with sting cells. Tentacles are important to capture prey, and these tentacles armed with sting cells, different toxic substance which is important to paralyze prey, and they exhibit a tissue level of organization. They are found at tissue level of organization. ስፖንጅን ቅድመን ብለናል። ሴሉላር ሌቭል ኦርጋናይዜሽን ላይ ነው የሚገኙት። እነዚህ ጅንስ ላይ ይገኛሉ። they are found at tissue level of organization. They are diploplastic. That means their body composed of 2 germ layers or 2 layers. And they are marine animals. They are aquatic animals that are found in marine environment in different oceans, Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean. And they have radial symmetry. They have many planes. You can cut this animal into different planes. ስለዚህ ኒዳሪያኖች ቴንታክል አላቸው። እንደዚህ ቴንታክል ረጃጅም ነገር ነው ቴንታክል። ይሄ ቴንታክል በውስጡ ሴሎች ይዟል። በጣም መርዛማ ናቸው። በውስጣቸው መርዛማ ኬሚካሎችን የያዙ ናቸው። ስለዚህ እነዛ መርዛማ ነገሮች ፕሬውን ይወጉታል። ከዛ በኋላ ፕሬው ይሞታል። ከሞተ በኋላ አኒማሉ ይመገበዋል ማለት ነው። በምን ሌቭል ነው የሚገኙት? ቲሹ ሌቭል ላይ ናቸው ወይ ኦርጋን ሌቭል ላይ ነው ወይም ኦርጋን ሲስተም ሌቭል ላይ ነው የሚገኙት ብላችሁ ብትጠይቁ ዲስ ኒዳሪያንስ አር ፋውንድ አት ቲሹ ሌቭል ኦፍ ኦርጋናይዜሽን ነው የሚገኙት። ኦርጋን የላቸውም ግን ቲሹዎች አሏቸው ማለት ነው። ዳይፕሎፕላስቲክ ቦዲ ሌየራቸው 2 ነው። ዳይፕሎፕላስቲክ ነው ብለናል። የሚኖሩት ጨዋማ ውስጥ ነው። ምን አይነት ሴሜትሪ ነው ያላቸው? ራዲያል ሴሜትሪ። አኒማሉን በተለያየ ብቆርጡት አንዱ ቁራጭ ከዛኛው ቁራጭ ጋር ሁልጊዜ እኩል ነው። በተለያየ ፕሌን መቁረጥ ትችላላችሁ እና አንዱ ቁራጭ ከዛኛው ጋር እኩል ነው። So these are a kind of Cnidarians, a group of Cnidarians. They form coral reef. Coral reef is full of Cnidarians. Yes, the coral reef is found in around Indian Ocean, in Red Sea, around that area. You can get a kind of ecosystem known as coral reefs, and this coral reef composed of Cnidarians, different groups of Cnidarians. Cnidarians include hydra, jellyfish, corals, sea anemones. These are classified, these are found in kingdom Cnidaria. This one is jellyfish, look. This one is hydra, which is found in freshwater ecosystem. This one is coral, look, it's coral. Look, this is sea anemones. Look, this one is sea anemone. So these are very beautiful, attractive animals that are found in coral reef. Phylum Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes are commonly known as flatworms. Look, flatworms. They have bilateral symmetry. They have right and left halves if you cut the animal into equal halves. And they are triploplastic. That means they have 3 layers of tissues. Ectoderm, the outside, the outer layer. Mesoderm, the middle layer. And endoderm, the inner layer. And they are acoelomates. That means they do not have body cavity. These platyhelminthes or flatworms are acoelomates. They do not have body cavity. And they exhibit organ level of organization. They are found in which level? At organ level of organization. They are found at organ level. So they have mouth is an organ. Gut, they have gut is an organ, but they do not have anus. They are either free living, planaria. Look what this one is, planaria. They are free living. Some are parasitic. Tapeworms, for example, is a cosotel. These are parasitic. Liver flukes. Tapeworms are a kind of what? Parasite of human being. So they are found in this phylum, in phylum Platyhelminthes. ስለዚህ እነዚህ ፕላቲሄልመንቶች አሲሎሜት ናቸው። ቦዲ ካቪቲ የላቸውም። በየትኛው ሌቭል ላይ ይገኛሉ? በኦርጋን ሌቭል ኦፍ ኦርጋናይዜሽን ይገኛሉ። በኦርጋን ሌቭል ላይ ነው የሚገኙት። ኦርጋኖች አሏቸው። ለምሳሌ ማውዝ አፍ አላቸው፣ እገት አላቸው፣ አነስ ግን የላቸውም። ስለዚህ በአፋቸው ይመገባሉ፣ በአፋቸው ይወጣሉ። they eat through their mouth and they remove undigested food through their mouth, so they have one opening. አንዳንዶቹ ፍሪ ሊቪንግ ናቸው፣ for example ፕላናሪ። አንዳንዶቹ ደግሞ ፓራሳይት ጥገኞች ናቸው። ለምሳሌ የኮሶትል ሊቨር ፍሉክስ የመሳሰሉት they are a kind of parasite which are found in phylum Platyhelminths. Good. Phylum Nematoda, it consists of nematodes and roundworms are found at the organ system level of organization. Yes, they are found at organ system level of organization. And nematodes have a complete digestive tract composed of mouth, pharynx, intestine, and anus. So they have organ system level of organization. So they have complete digestive system. They have digestive systems that composed of mouth, pharynx, intestine, and anus. So they eat through their mouth and they remove undigested food through their anus. So they have complete digestive system. So they are found at organ system level of organization. They have cylindrical body. Look, they have cylindrical body. Look, cylindrical body, and they have bilateral symmetry. Their symmetry is what? Bilateral symmetry. So they have one plane of symmetry. እነዚህ ኔማቶድ የሚባሉት ምን የያዙ ራውንድ ወርም ኔማቶድ ፋይለም ኔማቶዳ የሚባሉት ኔማቶድስ ራውንድ ወርምን የያዙ ናቸው። በየትኛው ሌቭል ላይ ነው የሚገኙት? በኦርጋን ሲስተም አላቸው። ለምሳሌ ዳይጀስት ሲስተም አላቸው። ዳይጀስት ሲስተም አላቸው። እንደምታዩት አፍ አላቸው፣ ፋርኔክስ አላቸው፣ ኢንተስታይን አንጀት አላቸው፣ አነስ አላቸው። ስለዚህ ያ ዳይጀስት ሲስተም ፖሊንደራቸው ሲሊንደሪካል ነው። ሳይሜትሪያቸው ደግሞ ባይላተራል ነው። አንድ ፕሌን ነው ያለው። ብቆርጣን ማለት ሁለት ወደ ግራና የቀኙ እኩል ሀፍ ይፈጠራል ማለት ነው። ጉድ and triploplastic. They have 3 layers of tissue, or they have 3 germ layers: ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. They are what? Pseudocoelomates. They have false coelo, so they are pseudocoelomate. That means they have incomplete body cavity. They have incomplete body cavity, so they are pseudocoelomate. This includes ascaris, hookworms, filarias. Pinworms are classified under phylum Nematoda. አስካሪስ ለምሳሌ ወስፋት፣ ሁክወርም፣ ፊላሪያ ይሄ የዝሆኔ በሽታ የሚያመጣው ፊላሪያ፣ ፒንወርምስ እነዚህ የአንጀት የሚባሉ ህፃኖቹ ምናምኖቹ ካካሲሉ የሚታዩት ነገር የመሳሰሉት ከየትኛው ክላሲፋይድ የሚሆነው አንደር ፋይለም ኔማቶዳ። ሜኒ አር ፓራሲቲክ and cause different type of diseases. Elephantiasis ዝሆን የሚያመጣው ለምሳሌ elephantiasis, filaria's worm የሚባለው filaria worms is found in phylum Nematoda and it causes a kind of disease known as elephantiasis. Ascarisis, this is caused by ascarisis ወስፋት የሚያመጣው. So this is a kind of hookworm. This is another group of Nematoda. Good. Phylum Annelida. Annelida are commonly known as segmented worm. They are segmented worms. They have segmented cylindrical body. Yes, they have, the body is segmented. Look, there is segment. There is, look, these segments. So they are segmented animals. They have segmented body. Their bodies are divided into a series of repeating segments. Look, this one another segment, another segment, another segment, another segment, another segment. Repeating segments. So they are commonly known as segmented worms. They are coelomates. They have true body cavity. So they are coelomates. They have true body cavity, and they are found at the organ system level of organization. Yes, they are found at organ system level of organization. That means they have systems. For example, they have digestive system. They have circulatory system. So they are found at organ system level of organization. For example, the digestive system consists of the mouth, pharynx, esophagus, crop, gizzard, intestine, anus, and they have also closed circulatory system. That means the fluid is confined with tubes. ስለዚህ ቦዲያቸው ሰግመንትድ ነው። እንደምታዩት ሰግመንትድ ነው። ሰግመንትድ የሆነ ነው። ሲሎም ናቸው። ቦዲ ካቪቲ፣ ትክክለኛ ቦዲ ካቪቲ ያላቸው የተለያዩ ሲስተሞች አላቸው። ዳይጀስቲቭ ሲስተም አላቸው፣ ሰርኩላቶሪ ሲስተም አላቸው። good is annelids, so they are commonly known as segmented animals. And they have nervous system. They have simple nervous system that consists of brain that is connected to a ventral nerve cord. They have bilateral symmetry. Yes, their symmetry is bilateral. And they are triploplastic. They are triploplastic. That means they have 3 body layer or body tissue. Example, earthworm. Look, this earthworm የመሬት ትል የሚባለው look what leeches. earthworm የመሬት ትል የሚባለው ነው። leech ደግሞ አልቅት የሚባለው አልቅት። they are classified under Annelids, phylum Annelida. Phylum Arthropoda, this is the largest phylum in animal kingdom. They have jointed appendages. They are the largest and very diverse from animal kingdom, and they have jointed appendages or jointed legs. These legs are important for locomotion and for food gathering. They have also segmented body, head, thorax, and abdomen. They have hard exoskeleton composed of chitin, which is made from a kind of carbohydrate. So they have exoskeleton. This exoskeleton is made from chitin. Chitin serves us for protection the animal from physical or mechanical damage. Also important to prevent the animal from desiccation. That means prevent water loss from the body of the animal. So arthropods በጣም ብዙ ቁጥር ያላቸው ናቸው። jointed appendage ያላቸው እግራቸው jointed የሆነ ነው። jointed appendage ያላቸው look there is joint here. Look, this one is one part of the leg. There is jointed. So they have jointed appendages or jointed legs, and they have segmented body. Look, the head, thorax, and the abdomen. Look, so they have jointed appendages, and they have segmented body, and they have exoskeleton. They are coelomates. Yeah, they are coelomate animals. They have true body cavity. They have coelom. They have bilateral symmetry. So they are bilaterally symmetrical. So they have bilateral symmetry. You can divide the animal into equal halves. They are triploblastic. They have 3 germ layers. They exhibit organ system level of organization. They have different systems. They have well-developed digestive system. They have open circulatory system. Yes, so they are found at organ system level of organization. They have well-developed digestive system, and they have also open circulatory system. They do not have basilis. And they have well-developed nervous system. Yes, and arthropods have brain and a ventral nerve cord, so they have well-developed nervous system. Many arthropods undergo change in the form of metamorphosis. That means there is a body change. There is egg, larva, pupa, and adult. So there is metamorphosis, or there is egg, there is nymph 1, nymph 2, and there is also the formation of adults. So they undergo change in the body forms that is known as metamorphosis. These arthropods include insects, different insects, butterfly, for example, housefly, spiders, scorpions, ticks, mites, crustaceans, millipedes, centipedes, ants, termites are classified under phylum Arthropoda. So phylum Arthropoda is the most diverse and the largest group from animal kingdom. ኢንሴክቶች የተለያዩ ኢንሴክቶች ነፍሳትን ቢራቢሮ አለ፣ ዝንቦቹ፣ ትንኙ፣ ቢምቢዎቹ፣ ስፓይደርስ yes spider, scorpions, ጊንጥ፣ ticks, mites, ነቅማል፣ ነቁርንጫ and others, crustaceans. For example, this one is lobster. Yes, this one is lobster, crustaceans, crabs, millipedes, centipedes. Look, this one is millipede, this one is centipede, ants, ጉንዳን, termites, mist. Yeah, የመሳሰሉ they are classified under order arthropods. Mollusks, phylum Mollusca, they have soft body. Yes, they are soft-bodied animals. Their body is soft, so they are soft-bodied animals. They have complete digestive system. They have open circulatory system, so they are found at organ system level of organization. So they have digestive system, they have circulatory system, and they are characterized by soft body. So mollusks are characterized by the soft body, but the soft body is protected by shell. They have hard shell. They have soft body, but this soft body is protected or covered by hard shell. And they have coelomate. They have coelom. The body cavity is full, and they have bilateral symmetry. Triploblastics, they have 3 germ layers. They have well-developed organ system. Yeah, they have developed organ system. They have circulatory system. They have nervous system, and they have strong and muscular foot. They have foot. Yes. Look, they have foot. Their foot is important for movement, for locomotion. So they have foot. well-developed muscular foot, which is important for locomotion. Snails, squids, clams, oysters, scalps, octopus, nautilus, mussels, all are classified under phylum Mollusca. Yes, look, they are snail, squids, oysters, clams, and many others. So they are classified under phylum Mollusca. Phylum Echinodermata, they are characterized by the radial symmetry. They have many symmetries, so you can divide the animal into different ways, into different directions. One is the mirror image of the other. So they have many planes, so they have radial symmetry. They have unique water vascular system. Yes, there is a network of canals that is important for the movement of water throughout the body of the animal. So they have unique water vascular system. And this water vascular system is important for gas exchange, important for the movement of circulation of nutrients throughout the body of the animals. And this water vascular system is important for the elimination of wastes. And this water vascular system also important for movement. So phylum Echinodermata have unique water vascular system, a network of canals. There is a canal, there is another canal, there is another canal, there is another canal, there is another canal. And it's known as water vascular system. And this system is important for gas exchange, circulation of nutrients, for the removal of wastes, and for movement. And they have organ system level of organization. Yes, they have organ system of level of organization. They have different systems: digestive system, nervous system, circulatory system. And they are triploplastic. They have 3 germ layers. And they are coelomate. They have true body cavity known as coelom. So echinoderms are spiny skinned animals. They are, look, they have spine. Show ነገር አላቸው. They are spiny skinned animals. So these spiny skinned animals known as Echinodermata or echinoderms. They have hard calcium carbonate skeleton structures. Yes. So on their outer body part, they have hard calcium carbonate skeleton, which is important to protect the animal from physical or mechanical damage. So they have hard skeleton. The hard skeleton is made from calcium carbonate. And this phylum includes the sea stars. Look, the sea stars, sea urchins. This one is sea urch, sea cucumber. Yeah, this one is sea cucumber. So these are phylum Echinodermata, which are found in marine ecosystem. Phylum Chordata, it includes all the vertebrates and some invertebrate animals. So phylum Chordata include all the vertebrate animals and some invertebrate animals. Some features of phylum Chordata that distinguish from all other phyla includes the following. The first one, notochord. Notochord is one of the unique characteristics of phylum Chordata. Notochord is a dorsal, flexible, rod-like structure that provides support. Yes, during embryonic development, there is a dorsal, flexible, rod-like structure. That structure is known as notochord, and this notochord provides support. And this notochord has replaced by vertebral column in vertebrate animals during development. During biological development, this notochord is replaced by backbone or vertebral column in vertebrate animals. Good. So notochord is one of the unique characteristics which is found in phylum Chordata, and phylum Chordata include all the vertebrate animals and some invertebrate animals. Another unique characteristics, these chordates have dorsal hollow nerve cord. Yes, many animals have long nerve cord, but in non-chordate invertebrates, it is solid tube. Yes, this nerve cord in vertebrate animals or the phyla that you have discussed in the previous slides, they have what? Many of them have long nerve cord, but this nerve cord is what? Solid. So the nerve cord which is found in non-chordate invertebrate animals is solid. However, the nerve cord in chordates is hollow tube that develops dorsally to the alimentary canal. Chordates or phylum Chordata have dorsal hollow nerve cord. Their nerve cord is hollow and it develops dorsal to the alimentary canal. Yes, and In vertebrates, this dorsal hollow nerve cord develops into brain and spinal cord. Yes, in vertebrate animals, this dorsal hollow nerve cord develops into brain and spinal cord. And another feature, post-anal tail. Chordates possess a post-anal tail of variable length that extends posterior to the anal opening. So phylum Chordata have post-anal tail around their anus. They have tails. So post-anal tail is another unique characteristics of phylum Chordata. ስለዚህ phylum Chordataዎች ማን ይዛሉ? ቨርተብሬት አኒማል እና የተወሰኑ ኢንቨርተብሬት አኒማሎች ይይዛሉ። ሁሉም ቨርተብሬት አኒማሎች ፋይለማቸው ኮርዴታ ነው። አንዳንድ የተወሰኑ የኢንቨርተብሬት ዝርያዎችም ከፋይለም ኮርዴታ ጋር አንድ ጋር ክላሲፋይድ ሆነዋል። የፋይለም ኮርዴታ ዩኒክ ባህሪ ወይም የተለየ ባህሪ ከሌሎቹ ፋይለሞች ወይም ከሌሎቹ ፋይላዎች የሚለይበት ምክንያት አንደኛ ኖቶኮርድ አላቸው። ያስ ኖቶኮርድ አላቸው። ሁለተኛው ዶርሳል ሃሎ ነርቭ ኮርድ። ይሄ ዶርሳል ነርቭ ኮርዳቸው ነርቭ ኮርድ ሌሎች አኒማሎች ነርቭ ኮርድ አላቸው፣ ግን ነርቭ ኮርዳቸው ምንድነው? ሶሊድ ነው፣ ሆሎ አይደለም። ያስ ሶሊድ ነው ማለት ክፍት ነገር የለውም። ነገር ግን የፋይለም ኮርዴታ ነርቭ ኮርድ ሆሎ ነው፣ እንደ ቱቦ መሰል ነው፣ ክፍት ነገር አለው፣ ሶሊድ አይደለም። ይሄ አንደኛው ባህሪ ነው። ይሄ ነርቭ ኮርድ አኒማሉ በኤምብሪዮሎጂካል ዴቨሎፕመንት እያደገ ሲሄድ ወደ ምን ይቀየራል? ወደ ብሬን ኤንድ ስፓይናል ኮርድ ይቀየራል። ዶርሳል ነርቭ ኮርድ ምን ይሆናል? ብሬን እና ስፓይናል ኮርድ ይሆናል። ግን መጀመሪያ በጽንስ ጊዜ የመጀመሪያ አንድ ወር ወይም ከአንድ ወር በፊት ሁሉም ኮርዴታዎች ምን አላቸው? ሎንግ ነርቭ ኮርድ አላቸው። ነርቭ ኮርዱ ሆሎ ነው። ጽንሱ እያደገ ሲሄድ ይሄ ነርቭ ኮርዱ ሆሎ ነርቭ ኮርዱ ወደ ምን ያድጋል? ወደ ብሬን ወይንም ስፓይናል ኮርድ ይሆናል። እነዚህ ኮርዴቶች ጅራት አላቸው፣ ቴይል አላቸው። ስለዚህ እነዚህ ናቸው ባህሪዎቹ። ጉድ vertebrate classification. Animals divide into two based on the presence or absence of backbone. Invertebrate and vertebrate. We have seen invertebrate animals, they don't have backbone. Now let us see vertebrate animals, those animals that have backbone. So these vertebrate animals, they are coelomates. That means they have true coelom. The gut is completely separated from the body wall. Yes, there is mesoderm. So the mesoderm is complete in coelomate animals. So vertebrate animals are coelomate. They have true body cavity. The gut is completely separated from the body wall by mesoderm. And they have a well-developed organ system of level of organization. They have digestive system, they have circulatory system, they have nervous system, they have different systems. So vertebrates have a well-developed organ system level of organization, and they exhibit bilateral symmetry. That means their body can be divided into two, right and left halves. The left half is the mirror image of the right half. So they have bilateral symmetry. And they are triploplastic. That means they have three germ layers: the ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. You know that these germ layers are formed during embryonic development. During the development, there are germ layers, and these germ layers differentiate into different body tissues and organs. And there are three germ layers: ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. Ectoderm is the outermost layer, and this ectoderm forms nervous system, skin, sensory organs, hairs, and snails. So this ectoderm forms nervous system, skin, sense organs, hairs, and nails. And the mesoderm, the middle germ layer, and this mesoderm forms muscles, bones, circulatory system, heart, respiratory system, kidney, and others. And the innermost layer known as the endoderm, and this endoderm forms or creates digestive system, lungs, pancreas, bladder, and others. So ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. So they are triploblastic. Good. Vertebrates are animals distinguished by the presence of backbone or vertebral column. So vertebrates distinguished from other invertebrate animals is that by having backbone and vascular column. So this backbone and vertebral column are the two unique characteristics of vertebrates that can distinguish from invertebrate animals. And they are the most advanced group within the animal kingdom. So from the animal kingdom, the most advanced group is found in vertebrate groups. And these vertebrates possess scale or cranium protecting the brain. They have brain, and the brain of vertebrate animals is protected by a skull or cranium, and they have nerve cord, and this nerve cord is enclosed or protected within vertebral column. Yes, they have nerve cord, and they have nerve cord, and this nerve cord is enclosed within vertebral column or vertebrae. Yes? There is brain, just behind the brain, there is nerve cord. This nerve cord is enclosed within vertebral column or vertebrae. And vertebrates also have endoskeleton of cartilage or bone. They have what? Endoskeleton. This endoskeleton may be composed of cartilage or bone. And these vertebrate animals include 5 groups: fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. ስለዚህ እነዚህ ቨርተብሬዎች በምንድነው ከሌሎቹ የሚለዩት? ባክቦን አላቸው፣ አጥንት አላቸው፣ የጀርባ አጥንት አላቸው። yes ሞስት አድቫንስድ ናቸው። ከሌሎቹ animals በጣም አድቫንስድ የሆነ ግሩፕ ነው። እና ቨርተብሬቶች ብሬን አላቸው። ብሬናቸው በስከል ወይም በራስ ቅል ከቨርድ የሆነ ነው፣ ፕሮቴክትድ የሆነ ነው። in order to protect the brain from physical or mechanical damage. ነርቭ ኮርድ ከብሬን በታች በአንገታችን ጋር የሚያልፈው ነርቭ ኮርድ ይባላል። ይሄ ነርቭ ኮርድ ደግሞ በምን ውስጥ ነው የሚያልፈው? በቨርተብራል ኮለም፣ ይሄ በጀርባ አጥንት በሚባለው ውስጥ ነው የሚያልፈው። አንድ ስኬለተን ናቸው። ኤንዶስኬለተን ነው። ይሄ ኤንዶስኬለተን ካርቲሌጅ ወይም ቦን ከቦን የተሰራ ሊሆን ይችላል። ስለዚህ ፊሽ፣ አምፊቢያንስ፣ ሪፕታይልስ፣ በርድስ ኤንድ ማማልስ ከቨርተብሬት ግሩፕ ይመደባሉ። ክላሲፊኬሽን ኦፍ ቨርተብሬት you can classify into 2 warm blooded animals and cold blooded animals. The warm blooded animals include mammals and birds. Look, is the tiger, is the kangaroo. Look, the birds, different bird species. Look, the peacock. Yes, peacock. Look, one is the eagle. Look, these cold-blooded animals include reptiles, amphibians, and fish. Reptiles include the snakes, these turtles, crocodiles. Amphibians include these toads, frogs, fish, different fish species. So vertebrates can be classified into 2 major groups: warm-blooded and cold-blooded vertebrate animals. And warm-blooded can be divided into 2: mammals and birds. And cold-blooded animals are again classified into 3: reptiles, amphibians. Let us see one by one, starting from fish. Fish are aquatic animals. Look, a group of fish. They live in aquatic habitat underwater. Yes. They breathe using gills. They have gills, respiratory organ. So they breathe or they respire using gills. And they move underwater with their fins. They have fins. Look, they have fins. And these fins are very important for swimming underwater. And fish are the most diverse group of vertebrates. The most diverse. Look, there are different fish species that live in different aquatic ecosystem. Some live in freshwater, some live in marine ecosystem, in oceans, lakes, rivers, ponds. So they are the most diverse group of vertebrates. Fish, they have backbone made of vertebrae. So they have backbone made from vertebrae. Good. Most fish are cold-blooded or ectothermic. Their body temperature is directly or indirectly depend on the surrounding environment. And most fish have body covering of scale. Most fish have scales that cover their body, and these scales are very important in order to protect fish from physical or mechanical damage. And these scales are also important to protect fish from different parasites, and these scales are also important for movement. So most fishes have scales, which is important to protect their body from physical or mechanical damage, to protect their body from parasites, and these scales are also important for swimming. And fish, they are born from eggs. Yes, they are born from what? Eggs. So they lay eggs. Look, this one is fish. This one is another fish. This one is shark. The shark. Look, this one is shark. This is bony fish. this one is shark, cartilaginous fish. Good. ስለዚህ አብዛኞቹ አሳዎች ባክቦን አላቸው፣ የጀርባ አጥንት አላቸው። አሳዎች ኮልድ ብለድድ ናቸው። የራሳቸውን የሙቀት መጠን በራሳቸው ባላንስ ማድረግ አይችሉም። ኢንቫይሮንመንቱ ሲቀዘቅዝ የሰውነታቸው ሙቀት መጠን ይቀዘቅዛል። ኢንቫይሮንመንቱ ሲሞቅ እነሱም የሰውነታቸው ሙቀት ይጨምራል። ስለዚህ የሰውነታቸው የሙቀት መጠን በኤክስተርናል ኢንቫይሮንመንት ዲፔንድ የሆነ ነው። ሲሞቅ ይሞቃል፣ ሲቀዘቅዝ ይቀዘቅዛል። ስኬል አላቸው። ይሄ ስኬል ከፊዚካል ወር ከተለያዩ አደጋዎች ለመከላከል ለመዋኛ፣ ፓራሳይት እንዳይገባ ሰውነታቸው ውስጥ ይከላከሉበታል። ሁለት አይነት የተለያዩ አሳዎች ዝርያዎች አሉ። ይሄኛው ቦኒ ፊሽ ይባላል፣ የካትሌጅ ፊሽ። አሳዎች እንቁላል ነው የሚጥሉት አብዛኞቹ አሳዎች። ጉድ they are broadly divided into three major categories: jawfish, cartilaginous fish, and bony fish. So there are three main categories of fish: jawless fish, cartilaginous fish, and bony fish. Jawless fish are fishes that are primitive fish that lack true jaw. They do not have true jaws. Such kind of fish known as jawless fish, lampreys, hagfish are classified under jawless fish because they do not have true jaws. They are primitive fish. Look, this one is a kind of lamprey. They do not have jaws. Another group of fish, category of fish, cartilaginous fish, they have skeleton made of what? Cartilage instead of bone. So cartilaginous fish are a kind of fish, they have a skeleton. Their skeleton is made from what? Made from cartilage rather than bone. Such kind of fish known as cartilaginous fish. This group include sharks, rays, this one is right. The sharks that we have seen in the previous slide also classified under cartilaginous fish. They have skeleton which is made from cartilage instead of bone. They are known as cartilaginous fish. Bony fish are the most diverse and large group. They are the most diverse from fish categories, and they are the largest group. And the skeleton made of true bones. So the bony fish, they have skeleton. The skeleton of bony fish is made from bone. Example of bony fish: salmon, goldfish, the catfish, the tuna, perch, herring, swordfish, trout. These are bony fish. They have true bones. And so these bony fish are the most diverse and largest group from fish categories. ስለዚህ ሶስት አሳዎችን በሶስት እንከፍላቸዋለን። ጆለስ ፊሽ፣ ካትሌጂየንስ ፊሽ እና ቦኒ ፊሽ የሚባለው። ጆለስ ፊሽ የሚባለው ጆ የሌላቸው ነው። ይሄ መንጋጋ ወይ መንግጭ ላይ የሌላቸው አሳዎች ጆለስ ፊሽ ይባላሉ። እና ላምፕሬ እና ሃክፊሽ እነዚህ የመሳሰሉት። ካትሌጂየንስ ፊሽ ደግሞ ስኬለተን አላቸው። ግን ስኬለተናቸው የተሰራው ከምንድነው? ከካርትሌጅ ነው። እነዚህ አይነት ፊሾች የሚባለው ካትሌጅ ፊሽ። ለምሳሌ ሻርክ፣ እነ ሬስ፣ ይሄ ሬስ ነው የሚባለው። እነ ሻርክ ከየትኛው ነው የሚመደቡ? ከካርትሌጂየስ ፊሽ ግሩፕ ይመደባሉ። ሌሎቹ አብዛኞቹ የአሳ ዝርያዎች ቦኒ ፊሽ ናቸው። ሞስት ዳይቨርስ ናቸው። አጥንት አላቸው። ስኬለተን is made from bone። እነ አምባዛ፣ እነ ሳልሞን፣ እነ ቱና፣ እነ ነጭ አሳ የመሳሰሉት ከምን እንደሚመደቡት? ከቦኒ ፊሽ። ጉድ amphibians, they live part of their lives in water and parts on land. So parts of their life of amphibians live in water, and another body form of amphibians live on land. So they use both aquatic and terrestrial environment for survival. And amphibians are cold-blooded or ectothermic. So their body temperature is controlled by their surrounding. That means their body temperature is directly or indirectly depend upon the external environment. So they are ectothermic animals. They have smooth, thin, permeable skin. They have smooth, thin, moist, permeable skin that lacks scales. Yes. So their skin is permeable, thin, smooth, and there is no scale. In the previous slide, fish, they have scales. Most fish have scales. Yes, so their skin lacks scales. Their skin is smooth, thin, and permeable. They are more abundant in damp habitats. In marshy areas, this is the habitat of amphibians because some of their life is depend on water and some of their life is depend on land. So they live in damp habitats. Good. Look, is frog. Amphibians use a variety of methods to breathe. Larvae have gills for breathing. Adults typically respire through their lungs. Adults also respire through their skin. So amphibians use a variety of methods to breathe. The larvae stage use gill for breathing because they have gills. The adult stage respire through their lungs and skin. Good. They go through metamorphosis. So amphibians undergo metamorphosis. There is a dramatical transformation of body form from larval stage to adult stage. So there is larval stage. That larval stage known as tadpole, and that tadpole grows step by step, and there is a formation of adults. So amphibians undergo metamorphosis. There is a dramatic transformation of body form from tadpole to adult. አምፊቢያንሶች ስኪናቸው ምንድነው? ሞይስት ነው፣ ቲን ነው፣ ስኬል የለውም። አምፊቢያንሶች ኤክቶተርሚክ አኒማል ናቸው። የሰውነታቸውን ሙቀት መጠን ባላንስ ማድረግ አይችሉም። አካባቢው ሲሞቅ ይሞቃል፣ ሰውነታቸው ሙቀት መጠን፣ አካባቢ ሲቀዘቅዝ የሰውነታቸው ቴምፕሬቸር ይቀዘቅዛል። አምፊቢያንሶች የተለያየ አተነፋፈስ አላቸው። ላርቬው የሚተነፍሰው በጊሉ ነው። አዳልቶቹ የሚተነፍሱ ደግሞ በሳምባና በቆዳቸው ነው። እና አምፊቢያንሶች ሜታሞርፎሲስ ያካሂዳሉ። ታድፖል ስቴጅ አላቸው። እንደገና ታድፖሉ አካላዊ ለውጥ ያደርግና ምን ይሆናል? አዳልት ይሆናል። ጉድ ሉክ they have backbone. Yes, amphibians have backbone. Frogs, look at frogs. Toads, look toads. Salamanders, it are classified under amphibians group. So they have backbone. Look at the frogs. They have different frog species. They have toads, different salamanders. So these are classified under amphibians. Good. Reptiles are cold-blooded or ectothermic vertebrates. Yes, they are also ectothermic. Their body temperature is directly or indirectly dependent upon the external environment. They have dry, scaly skin that protect them and help prevent water loss. So reptiles have dry, scaly skin, and this dry, scaly skin is important to protect the reptiles from physical and mechanical damage. And this dry and scaly skin of the amphibian skin also important to prevent water loss. So in order to prevent water loss, in order to protect their body from physical or mechanical damage, reptiles have dry and scaly skin. Look, this one. And they breathe with lungs, so they have a respiratory organ. Their respiratory organ known as lungs, so they have lungs to breathe air. And they typically lay eggs with leathery or hard shell. Look, leathery, hard shell. They lay eggs and their legs is what? Leathery with what? Hard shell. Look, there is a shell like hens or chicken. Look. Yes? ስለዚህ ሪፕታይሎች ኮልድ ብለድ ናቸው፣ ኤክቶተርሚክ ናቸው። ቅድም እንደነገርኳችሁ ቆዳቸው ድራይ ነው፣ ደረቅ ነው። እንደ ሪፕታይሎቹ ቅድም ስሙዝ ነው ብለናል። የኛው ግን ደረቅ ነው፣ ስኬሊ ነው። ስኬል ነገር አለ፣ ተመልከቱት። አኒማሉን ከተለያየ አደጋ ለመከላከልና የውሃትነትን በሰውነታቸው በቆዳቸው ውሃ እንዳይተር ለመከላከል የሚጠቀሙበት ይሄንን ድራይ ስኪን። የሚተነፍሱት በምንድን ነው? በሳምባቸው ነው። እንቁላል ይጥላሉ። ነገር ግን እንቁላሉ በምን ከቨርድ የሆነ ነው? በሃርድ ሼል፣ ልክ እንደ ዶሮዎች ያለ እንቁላል ነው የሚጥሉት። ጉድ While most lay eggs, some, like certain snakes and lizards, give birth to live young. Most lay what? Most lay eggs. But some species of snakes, some species of lizard give birth to live young. አብዛኞቹ እንቁላል ነው የሚጥሉት፣ አንዳንዶቹ ግን ልጅ ይወልዳሉ። Most have 4 limbs. Look, they have 4 limbs with claws at the end. But some, like snakes, have no legs. Snakes do not have legs. So most have 4 legs. Look, they have 4 legs, but some snakes, some reptiles, such as snakes, have no legs. Most have 3-chamber hearts. Their heart chamber is 3 in most species of reptiles, but crocodiles have 4-chamber heart. This one is crocodile. They have a 4-chamber heart. So crocodiles have a 4-chamber heart. These reptiles include snakes, look, lizard, turtles. Look, this turtle. This one is a turtle. Crocodile. This one is a crocodile. This one is chameleon. All are reptiles. Birds or apes, they have feathers for insulation. flight, and display. So birds have feathers. This is one of the unique characters of birds, and these feathers are important for insulation, to insulate their body from bad weather. Flight, these feathers are important for flight in the air and for display, to display themselves, to advertise themselves for females or for any other display purpose. And birds are warm-blooded or endothermic vertebrates. They are what? Endothermic. They can maintain their body temperature internally. Their body temperature is not direct to what? The external environment. So they are warm-blooded vertebrates. They have beaks. Look at one beaks. They have this one is beak, another beak, another beak. So they have beaks instead of teeth. So birds do not have teeth rather than they have beaks. We have diverse feeding habits. Some are carnivores, some are herbivores, some are seed eaters, some are fruit eaters, some are insect eaters. Diverse feeding habits. They lay eggs with they lay hard-shelled eggs. Their eggs is with what? With shell to protect the embryo from physical or mechanical damage. Their forelimbs modify into wings for flight. Yes, they have forelimbs, so they do not have forelimbs, but their forelimbs modify into what? Wings for what? For flight. So they have wings. These wings are the modification for what? Forelimbs. For what? For what purpose? For flight. Birds have air sacs that connect to their lungs. And this is important to carry abundant oxygen and efficient breathing. So in breathing, birds are efficient because of the fact that they have air sacs in order to store more oxygen, because birds require more energy during flight due to the fact they need more or abundant oxygen, and this oxygen is stored within their sacs, and these air sacs are connected with their lungs. Their breathing system is very efficient due to the presence of their air sacs. Good. They have 4-chamber heart. Their chamber is 4, so they have 4-chamber heart, the 2 auricles and the 2 ventricles, and they have a lightweight skeleton. The bones are light with hollow bones. The bones are hollow to support what? Flight. Yes, they have hollow bone. They have light-weighted bones or skeleton in order to what? In order to be sufficient flight, in order to reduce their weight. So they have hollow bones. And reduction of organs, some organs are reduced in birds or apes. Birds have only one ovary. Yes, birds have only one ovary in order to reduce their body weight. Most birds also lack urinary bladder. Yes, most birds lack what? Urinary bladder, so they do not store urine. So this is also one of the mechanisms in order to reduce their body weight that supports flight. And birds lack teeth to reduce weight, so birds also lack teeth. This is also important to reduce weight. So it are the important characters of birds, and these characters are important in order to reduce their weight and to support flight. Good. Good. Example of chicken. Look, this one chicken. Look, this one is eagles, eagle, pigeon, pigeons. These are pigeons, pigeons, sparrow. There are different species of birds that are from different parts of the world. They are very diverse. They are very abundant. Good. The last one, mammals. All mammals have hair or fur, which serves function like insulation and camouflage. So the unique characteristics of mammals is that they have hair or fur, which serves like insulation and camouflage in order to insulate their body from the external environment. Good. This fur is also important for camouflage in order to hide themselves from predator or other dangers. So these hairs and furs are unique characteristics of mammals. They are unique features. They are warm-blooded or endothermic vertebrates. Yeah, so they are warm-blooded animals or endothermic vertebrates. They generate their own body heat and maintain a constant internal body temperature. So mammals are endothermic. They maintain a constant internal body temperature. For example, the body temperature what? 37 degrees Celsius. This 37 degrees Celsius is always the same. This maintenance of body temperature is due to the fact that mammals are warm-blooded or endothermic vertebrates. They have lungs to breathe air. Yeah, so they have lungs as a breathing organ. They have lungs. So ማማሎች ከሌሎቹ የሚለዩት ምንድናቸው? ጸጉር አላቸው፣ ፈር አላቸው። የሰውነታቸው የሙቀት መጠን ኮንስታንት ነው፣ ቫሪያብል አይደለም። የሚተነፍሱት በሳምባቸው ነው። ክሊር all female mammals possess mammary glands. The presence of mammary glands is also another unique characteristic of mammals. Good. They produce milk to nourish their young. So females have mammary glands. The presence of mammary glands is another unique characteristic of mammals that distinguish from other animals. And these female mammals produce milk to nourish their young. They have closed circulatory system. Yes, they have closed circulatory system. That means the blood is confined with blood vessels. They have 3 blood vessels, the artery, vein, and capillary. So the blood is confined with the blood vessels, and they have 4-chamber heart. They have 4-chambered heart. There are 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. Mammals have 3 tiny bones in the middle. This is also another unique characteristic of mammals. Mammals have what? 3 tiny bones in the middle ear. The hammer, the incus, and what? The stapes. These are the 3 tiny bones. So in the middle ear, there are 3 tiny bones. This is another unique characteristic of mammals. So mammals have these 3 tiny bones in their middle ear. Mammals have the only vertebrates with highly differentiated teeth. Yes, the only vertebrate animals that have highly differentiated teeth. They have amphitheaters, they have canyons, premolars, and molars. Look, so one is the gazelle. Look, this is the mountain nala. Look, the baboon, the olive baboon. Look, this proscopians, ጃርት፣ ዝንጀሮም፣ የደጋ አጋዘን ባለተራሮች ብሔራዊ ፓርክ። ሉክ ዚስ ጋዜል፣ የሜዳ ፍየል፣ አዋሽ ናሽናል ፓርክ። ማማሎች ወተት ማማሪ ግላንድ አላቸው። ሴቶቹ ወተት ፕሮዲውስ ያደርጋሉ ለልጆቻቸው። ማማሎች ክሎዝ ሰርኩላቶሪ ሲስተም ያላቸው yes ልባቸውም በአራት ይከፈላል። ማማሎች ከሌሎች እንስሳቶች የሚለዩት ምንድነው? ሚድል እራቸው ውስጥ ወይም መካከለኛው የጆሮ ክፍል ውስጥ ምን አላቸው? 3 ትንንሽ ቦኖች አሏቸው። ሃመር፣ ኢንከስ እና ስታፕስ የሚባሉ እነዚህ 3 ትንሽ ቦኖች ማማል ውስጥ ብቻ የሚገኙ የአጥንት አይነቶች ናቸው። ማለት ዲፈረንሺየትድ የሆነ ነው። ኢንሲዘርስ አለ፣ ካኒየንስ አለ፣ ፕሪሞላር አለ፣ ሞራል አለ። Good. So mammals have enlarged skull with elongated brains. So the brain is highly developed in mammals, especially in primates. They have enlarged brain and their nervous system is highly advanced and highly sophisticated. And these mammals include cats, different cat groups, dogs, the blue whale, one of the largest mammal in our world, human, also found in this class. Look, sheep, the rodent, cat, kangaroo, look, the lion, zebra, chimpanzee, and these elephants, these giraffes are found in this group in class Mammalia, in group mammals. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe this video. I think ሰፋ ያለ ቪዲዮ ነው። ከዚህ ብዙ ትምህርት እንዳገኛችሁ ተስፋ አደርጋለሁ። ታንክ ዩ ፎር ዋቺንግ